foundation unveils plans for its new generation, the next generation of Mahinkas in the family. We welcome you all to this gathering. Give them a big hand. They have come out in large numbers. They are our future.
ഫാമിലിയിൽ നിന്ന് തന്നെയുള്ള വളരെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ഒരു അതിഥിയാണ് ദക്ഷിണ കന്നഡ DC ആയ നമ്മുടെ ഫാമിലി മെമ്പറായ അടൂർ ഇബ്രാഹിം സർ. അദ്ദേഹത്തെ മാഹിങ്ക ഫാമിലിക്ക് വേണ്ടി സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു.
Welcome, Mr. A.B. Ibrahim. You are one of the stars of the family. Welcome to this family. It's a family occasion. Dr. Clement D'Souza adds weight and value to this meeting. Sir, we welcome you.
നമ്മുടെ ഇന്നത്തെ വളരെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ഒരു അതിഥിയായി നമുക്ക് ലഭിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത് മിസ്റ്റർ ക്ലെമന്റ് ഡിസൂസ. നമ്മുടെ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ തന്നെ നമ്മുടെ യങ്സ്റ്റേഴ്സിനെ പാകപ്പെടുത്തിയെടുക്കുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടിയുള്ള ഒരുപാട് പഠനങ്ങളും ഗവേഷണങ്ങളൊക്കെ നടത്തി ഒരുപാട് പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾ നടത്തിയിട്ടുള്ള ആളാണ് മിസ്റ്റർ ക്ലെമന്റ് ഡിസൂസ. മിസ്റ്റർ ക്ലെമന്റ് ഡിസൂസയെ ഞങ്ങൾ മാഹിങ്ക ഫൗണ്ടേഷന് വേണ്ടി സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്തു.
When you talk about me, more than 250 years history, the Mahinka Taravat has its own imprint in the Kasaragod talukas and around area. They were the leaders in that time when the Tipu came and ruled this area by providing the stationaries to them or food articles. That time they serve the community or serve the military is a real and challenging task. It's not be knowing whether they will be paying the rate for their product or they will be just taking the product only. In such a situation, the Mahinka established themselves in the as the trader to be fit to be doing the trade with the business with Tipu and their establishment. അങ്ങനെയുള്ള ആ ഒരു ചുറ്റുപാടിൽ ടിപ്പുവിന്റെ പട്ടാളത്തിന് അരിസാധനങ്ങൾ കൊടുത്തുകൊണ്ട് ആരംഭിച്ച we send our children to the school, then the good college, somehow either doctor or engineer. That is the end of the career. I am not degrading the doctor or engineer, but we must be able to visualize beyond that. Be a doctor, be an engineer, till there is a career in the public life to contribute to the society. When you look into the, if I am just talking about the civil service, now I am focusing how we can become a role model to the society and leaders of the society. മംഗളം കഴിഞ്ഞ മാത്രത്തിന് അവരുടെ കാരിയർ കഴിഞ്ഞ് എന്ന് അതൊന്നുമില്ല. ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് പോസിബിൾ. ദർ ഇസ് എ ഫാമിലി in Trivandrum, again a Muslim family. രണ്ട് പെൺകുട്ടികളും ഒരാണും മൂന്നാളും IAS, രണ്ടാൾ IAS ഒരാൾ IPS. So, for a Malabari Muslim there is a reservation also. In the sense, not exclusively for a Malabari Muslim, that it will be on a OBC category, unlike the other community Muslims of the rest of the Karnataka, rest of India. For a Malabari Muslim, as a Mapida, you have a reservation also if he is not an income tax payer and other kind of things like. So, an housewife can become an IAS. A nursing graduate can become an IAS. And most of those who have been getting into IAS are not so far.
But there was a drive, there was a passion for the thing that we love dearly. When you say entrepreneur, it comes from a Sanskrit word called antaprerana, basically self-motivation. There, nobody can motivate you to do anything, be it IAS, be it doctor, be it novelist, artist. If my father was a cinematographer and he wanted me to get into cinema, probably I wouldn't be, because it's not in me. You have to find your self-motivation. So if you want to do something, then take a call. This is what I want to do the rest of my life. We're already 25, 26. There's another 25 years probably. Nobody's going to recognize your product unless it delivers value. So if there is a problem, there is a mass problem, there is a segment, there is a market where many people are getting affected with this, and you bring a very nimble and a simple solution at the right time, then you don't need to be different from the crowd. Your product is going to make you different from the crowd. The product is the hero. It's not your face that gets to be seen on the online world. It's your product. There are 10,000, 1 million people who get to see your product. I mean, it can go beyond that numbers based on whom you're targeting. So you need to know when you start, what is the problem that you're solving? Is it a big, for example, it's a very pure capitalistic way of thinking, but I'll have to put this across. For example, there is a cure for a very rare cancer, right, which gets affected only to probably 10 people in the whole world in a year. And you bring the cure for that, and you spend a lot of money on that. You can't basically build a business around it. Definitely you'll have a lot of academic recognitions for that, and probably the academic things will soar after that. But if you bring a cure to the baldness, which is being affected to millions and masses, and you bring even if you bring 10 rupees solution and actually the hair grows back, probably you have the whole world is your customer. You have 1 billion, 7 billion people on the world. Let's factor it out. Maybe 50% are not bald. So you still have 3.5 billion people who would want your solution. And that's a lot of money. Right? Even if you're selling at 10 rupees, like Coke, it's a 10 paisa solution to, quench your thirst with a very harmful processed sugar, but it gets sold right across every village, every different
place. Can be repeatable and scalable, then that organization is called a startup. A startup at initial stage may not give you the solution. It may go through many failures in finding the right solution. Hence when we put startup as a definition for a common man, startup is something which you think big. Your dream is to reach your product and service by millions of people should use your product and service. And therefore you will need venture capitalists to fund your setup. Okay? That's a startup.
The word motivation comes from Greek word motus. Motus means movement. I would like to ask any youngster here, what is the difference between stagnant water and moving water? Stagnant water and moving water. Stagnant water rots within a day. Moving water remains clean. Because moving water has an aim, a goal to reach the river. Stagnant water doesn't have a goal. Therefore ask yourself, are you a stagnant water or are you a running water? I want a volunteer here. I'll just speak for maybe not more than 10 minutes. I'll demonstrate 2 or 3 things. I'm an alternative healer. For example, say body-mind connection. How to set goals. How to make your ideas very polarized. Turn as much as your body permits. Turn as much as your body permits. Yeah, close your eyes. Yes, yeah. Okay, go back. Open your eyes, stand there only. Okay, look at this, my hand. Among the 7 colors, which color you like most? Now, at the moment. Red. Can you make this hand red hand in the mind? Make a picture. Close your eyes. Do you have a red hand picture? Okay, open your eyes. Again, make it very big. Make it very big and very colorful. Very red. Okay. Okay, close your eyes. Put the hand again up. Okay. Now turn with the red hand picture. Red hand picture, turn on. Right? Okay, it went here. Do you follow me? Okay. Similarly, what do you want to do in life now? Now startup ideas, etc., etc., isn't it? Okay, now they give startup ideas, then other person also lot of things. What do you want to do? Now all these you would be entrepreneurs. When you succeed, there will be a lot of problems like migraines, asthma, then back pains. All back pains without injury or psychosomatic. There are 32 vertebrae. Medical science has 320 names for that. Okay, you speak to 100 people who complain of migraine, back pains. 100 people. Their X-ray shows a lot of things. Okay, slip this, that, this. Okay, you speak to another 100 people who don't complain of back pain. Take them to the X-ray. Take this X-ray. They too have the same problem, but they don't know. That is guaranteed. So therefore, you people, how I can help? If you have got, when you succeed, if you get problems, okay, you come to me, then you don't need to spend any amount of money. But I am not saying don't go to doctors. If there is a malaria, you have to go to a doctor. If there is an operation, you have to go to a doctor. If you have got an infection, you have to go to a doctor. If you want a surgery, you have to go to a doctor. Please, I am only talking about psychosomatic. Migraines, nothing but, what is a migraine headache? So now doctors are here, they will tell me. Migraine headache means there is a trigger. What is a trigger? Let's say you have got a dog phobia. No problem when there are no dogs. The moment you say dog, what happens? There is a trigger. Same is migraine. So somewhere, some headache starts somewhere. It spreads. When it spreads, what is the meaning? Excess blood goes to the brain. Am I right, doctor? Excess blood goes to the brain. That is the pain. That is the pain. Now, what the medical science does is, they give a paracetamol to bring the blood down. After some time, that doesn't work. So what the people do, they will try this and take their rest. Some of them also vomit. If they go in the air, sun, they'll vomit. Simple. You have to find out what is the cause. It is called cause and effect. The effect is on the body, psychosoma, psycho and soma. Effect is on the body, cause is in the mind. Cause is nothing but some stress.